I serve as the Director of Children and Family Ministries here at St. Catherine's. So I help oversee and support and participate in basically everything that we do for children between the ages of 0 and 12. So formation activities and social activities and anything we do to help feed those kiddos and their families. In the work that we do with children, we're seeing transformation constantly just by nature of what it is. The children are always changing both physically and they're experiencing new things, and we get to see that transformation all of the time, which is a huge joy. So one particular story that I think about was when I was giving the baptism presentation that we do through Catechesis of the Good Shepherd to a 3-year-old right before he was baptized here. And so his parents were in the sanctuary talking to the clergy, getting prepared for the very joyous event that was going to happen. And he and I were in the hallway outside so that I could do the presentation with him and have him explore what baptism was going to be before he did it. And so as a part of the presentation, we talked about how there was darkness in the world before Jesus brought this light into it. And as I said that, I lit a candle, and he loved looking at the light. But being a very observant child, he also noticed that there was darkness around us because it was winter and it was dark outside, and it was outside of normal church hours, so not all of the lights were on, and it was dark. But the choir room door was open that was shining just a dim light over the beautiful picture of the Good Shepherd that we have hanging in front of the catechesis wing. And so he noticed that. He noticed that there was darkness. He pointed out the dark, and then he looked at the light, and he saw that was Jesus. Mm-hmm. And he pointed, and he was so excited. And so as he looked at the candle and looked at the light, there were also members of the Italy choir who were coming in to rehearse in the choir room and passing by us. And every time a new adult that this child did not know walked past, he looked at them with this pure joy in his face and said, "Do you know Jesus?" And I think every single one of them was at least a little bit taken aback, because as Episcopalians, we're not really used to being asked or answering that question. But sure enough, each one of them would kind of think about it for a second and then warmly say to this little boy who is just so excited about realizing this wonderful thing that he has ownership of, and this beautiful gift that he's about to receive, they would say, "Yes, I know Jesus," and kind of chuckle as they walked past. So one of the really amazing things that as we get to see this transformation in these children, we also get to see, we get to be transformed in that, because as adults, we can kind of forget about some of that joy and newness and wonder that you experience in everything when you're little. And so it really serves a wonderful purpose to us as adults to be able to journey and walk through these children and experience that joy and that wonder. And in that, we can be transformed as well through that children's ministry.